Well, that's definitely one message to show up. That's interesting. Hey, Prissy Love. Hello, Kinsey, with your "I'm a Slurpee so hard" message. Um, that is a fascinating message to come look at Streamlabs for. Oh yes, and all it's raining skulls. Also, sorry that there is no music in the background currently. I opened the game to get it set up, and it doesn't open to a menu, and the game itself is very loud, and I do not have the ability to mute it um, without having to go through the stupid sound mixer bullshit that I don't want to deal with right now. So, no music right now. I had to mute my entire desktop audio. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm still, I still got a cough, yes. How is everyone today? Big chillin'? Good? Good. Good, good. I'm gonna be spending today chilling with a fun little game called Assemble with Care. I've seen a couple TikToks on it. Um oh, Mix It Up doesn't seem to be working. I did open Mix It Up before I Cheese works, but Hi Baby doesn't. What the hell? You know what it might be? I might not have put the sound alerts on this screen. And that is my fault. That is my fault. You're not allowed to cut that off. You gotta keep it on. It's there for a reason. I need to get more channel emotes. I'm gonna cut me off from this bullshit. Is life being bullshit? Yeah. I'm sorry that life is being bullshit. I'm gonna go ahead and like half and half Lamau. Yeah. I feel that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to this screen. We're gonna turn desktop audio off. I've been sitting here long enough now. It's so loud. It's so loud. It's so loud. I will fix it in a moment. My goodness, my ears. Hold on. I think let me resize this to fit the game here. Hold on. Yes, there we go. Now the entire game's there, and my ears hurt. I would like to be able to change the volume. Cool. Oh goodness. Okay. I can't hear anything. Can I have... There we go. Found it. Audio. Volume. Music needs to come down a lot. There we go. Now I don't hurt my ears as much. Alright. Graphics. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Hollis Babe. I am currently... I had to set the audio levels because it was very fucking loud in my ears.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between. But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey.
Guess who's gotten 0 crafting done so far today? Hint, it's me. That's fair. You know, if you want to spend today relaxing instead of doing stuff, that is fair.
A lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met.
It is Super Bowl Sunday.
The forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way. I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs. Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. This is very... I can't change. Yeah, the spin is real. I had a bad brain moment for like 5 seconds, and all my energy to do things disappeared. It's okay, hon. It happens.
My passport. Not many blank pages left now.
What the hell are these? Oh, these are earrings.
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman.
I'm in Spain without the A. You're in Spain. You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off. My favorite overalls. These will never go out of style.
I'm liking this game so far. This is we haven't even really gotten into the meat of what it is, but I'm enjoying it.
My parents took this after I made my first repair. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Aww.
I'll hand these out once I'm settled in. Fingers crossed they get me some work.
Okay. Well, I just started streaming. Apparently, dinner's ready? What? Usually we don't eat for another 2 hours. What the hell? Alright.
Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months,
it is Super Bowl. That is
meal.
true. I will be right back. I'll leave the background playing because it is a very nice, soothing background sounds. Yeah, I guess I'm eating and streaming. So I'm gonna grab my food really quick and then I'll be right back. It won't be gone longer than like 3 minutes, hopefully. So be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, it took me a moment.
Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work. My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and live a simple, stationary life. Beyond the four walls of our boutique store that I had to be.
Okay, I wasn't expecting to be Thank you for Bakugoing me.
I daydreamed constantly about the weird and
Jeez.
wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires.
Alright, guys, I have ham.
My story in Bellariva began with a little girl and a voice she was longing to hear.
Also, the babes. I'm buying you dinner for Valentine's night. If that is fine with you too. Even if I can't be up there, I'm gonna buy you guys dinner. Yes. That's will be my my Valentine's gift for you guys. It's because I love you. Oh my god, this goddamn fly! I killed it with my hand. I caught it. I love you too. Sorry, I got really excited over catching a fly. Ooh! A little cassette player.
It was my first morning in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was
I burned the roof of my mouth.
its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time. As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect. I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
It's a little coincidental, but yeah.
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore. I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Let's restore a cassette tape. After I take a couple more bites of my dinner. Okay. Okay.
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Nope. Nope. Give me the battery. Oh, there's the screw. That fucking... Ah! Oh my god! I'm struggling, guys. There we go.
Why did you do that?
on.
Will you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side and hold you so tight, know that I will.
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Kind of figured
Izzy
that.
trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill. When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo. I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered.
Mm-hmm.
A part I wouldn't be able to fix.
Mm-hmm. What is this?
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit. The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles. The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father. I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him. It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
No. Sorry, I'm shoveling rice in my face. Okay.
Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
I'm trying my best here. Leg.
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
Torso. Oh. Hey. God damn it. Okay. All right.
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
There we go. I put a man back together. If only it was that easy.
Thank you, Maria.
A little bit of
It
glue
looks
and
as perfect
patience.
as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Sorry. I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again.
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
It is very important as a parent to know how to balance your work life and your family life.
My
Your
second
children are
day
just
in
as important
Bellariva
as a
dawned
paycheck.
Bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries. I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Oh?
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect.
Are you sure you were gonna call her for seasoning tips?
Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong?
Yes, I can. My goodness. I haven't seen these old rotary phones in years. And of course, I'm not old enough. Noya got me my latest sub. I'm very pampered. Oh. Yeah, Noya did.
Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
Yeah. Why? Stop putting the screwdriver down! I'm not done with it! You know what I should do? Goodness. I should...
You can fix it, can't you? I can't afford to replace it.
Oh, a broken bell. We can do that. I just remember as a kid, I would see these occasionally. Not really ever in use. But just kind of in, like, sitting around as people switch to be jealous of me and my cool secondhand rotary phone. Oh, I'm so jealous, babe. Oh my goodness. Okay. Garbage. And a new wire.
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Alright, every time I pick up and place my mouse down, my Abby is gonna respond just because of my mic
Still a screw
placement, unfortunately. Wait, where? Where's their screw missing? I don't see any missing screws. What? Alright.
When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope,
What?
it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
That's if I can pay my phone bill anyway. And the rent and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello? How's my favourite sister doing today?
Sorry, I need to clean my glasses.
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
Oh no.
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh god, I have to get ready. Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Oh, another job? Yes. Probably get through this whole game today, which I wouldn't mind. This game is, I really like this game. Even if it ends up being a short game, I like it.
The next day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name. Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
Oh. Well, aren't you a little bit rude?
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
You can't see the face I'm making, but my goodness.
So
A little
this was
judgy.
Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different.
Yeah.
Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera. Any professional photographer's dream.
Ooh.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong.
Yeah. Let's see, is this a digital? No, this is a film camera. Ooh. Ooh. In high school, I took, a photography class, and there were two photography classes. There was photography and then digital photography. You had to take the first one to take the second. So I took photography one semester and then digital photography the next. And so the photography focused, the first class focused on film photography. And I really enjoyed it. It does seem to be set in an older time, and I love it. But my dad had this really old,
I don't
not
suppose
really
you've
old,
fixed
but this
anything
old,
valuable before.
film camera that I used for the entire, semester. And I took some really good pictures with it. And
I use the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
Yeah. And for the entirety of okay, that is very touchy. There we go.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
This game is just the miscellaneous old objects I own. But let me get my thoughts back on track. We learned how to feed the film into the camera correctly. We learned how to we learned how to then put the film canister, take the film canister, open it, unroll the film, and feed it into this round box, little box that you
Still a
use
part I need
to
attach. Where does it go?
yes, give me one moment, that you use to then develop the film itself. I always did it because I was very nervous about the person I was working with messing up my film, so I was the one who did it. And then once the film was developed, you'd take it into the red room, and you'd go through, and you'd or the dark room. I don't know why I said red room, because the lights were red. The dark room, and you'd go up to one of the
Looks like something is still missing.
shut up, one of the projectors, and then you put the film in. You take your paper out of the light sealed boxes that they had, or the dark sealed whatever, and you'd develop it. We learned how to develop it in that little room. Fortunately, that semester I broke my ankle, so I had to hobble around in the dark room on crutches. It was really hard, but I had so much fun.
Looks like something is still missing.
Yes, I know. I gotta put the screws in, but I was talking, and I could not screw and talk at the same time. Excuse me. What are you wanting me to do with the film? Put it back. Are you wanting me to... Hold on. Now, can I put...
Still a few parts missing.
Are you gonna make me put the back on before I put the film in? You... It's working. Will you let me feed the film in now? Thank you. Come on. Usually, you'd have to take, I can screw and talk at the same time. Don't screw at all, Percy. Usually, there's a little tab on the film, and you take it, and you pull it, and you put it into place. Before you close it, so then the film lays.
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford. It was strange, really.
Rich
We were even
bitch.
staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better? She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing.
My goodness, this woman! She is judgmental.
Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
You don't see the look of absolute a pall on my face? My goodness. Give your sister some credit. She's trying to open her own food, her own restaurant.
When she does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
Maybe you hadn't heard from her because her phone was broken? That's a
That
thought.
didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
My goodness. Ooh, are we gonna set up a sign? Are we gonna set up a sign?
The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna get to assemble a sign. Okay. Well, first off, these gotta come off. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. You finicky bitch. Okay. Do I have to glue these in place? No, but I gotta glue this in place, I'm guessing. Yeah. I'm using liberal glue. Alright. There. Ah! There we go.
No, it's a bit, flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
Great idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
Will you let me put it on? Didn't want to grab the coffee. This is slightly finicky. Oh, it needs me to glue it first. Duh. That's okay. Yeah, I figured it out. Okay. So. Let's try this.
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
What is one of these? Okay, cool. Flip her over. Should we do the ice cream? I'm liking the ice cream. Honestly. In my opinion.
It works. I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
Alright. Put the backpack on. Oop, not what I meant to do. Alright. And I've got it done! Oh my god, I loved that. I loved that. That was a lot of fun.
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
Are you talking about the sign I just spent time making? Are you talking about the
And with
sign I
that,
just made?
She disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
Excuse me. I put my love and tears into making that sign. Ooh. A little Game Boy SP.
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house. I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst. Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
Hello, Patrick. Thank you for the compliment on my new avatar.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her. She led
Julian's
me through
messaged
to
me.
a
Hold on.
Beautiful, unruly garden
live.
overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse.
I
its
sent the
doorway
wrong
almost
things.
Completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
Hold on. Alright, I figured out just how stupid I am. Anyways, I'm gonna move on to, back to the game.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse.
Uh-uh.
I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth.
Hey,
On the
what's
table
up,
inside, there
career?
was an electronic
Career?
guitar. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
Career?
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore.
No.
Can you fix it for me?
Yes. Did you enjoy flustering me? I always enjoy flustering you, Julian. My goodness, what did you do to the screen? Oh, goodness. Okay. Nope, I need... Oh, goodness. God fucking... Alright, we're gonna fix the button first. Put that in. Okay. Excuse me. Okay.
Do grown-ups play games as
Oh
well?
my goodness. Spin! We spin! So much. Alright. There we go! I got it!
Can you show me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
I found the chicken! Is that what I had to do? Oh, I gotta take a picture of it? Oh! I got a picture of a chicken. Cheese? Oh my goodness. Cheese again? My goodness. Y'all are loving the cheese today.
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own. Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll
Thank
think
you
I'm
for
on
the
Fox
follow,
News.
Dragon Nabe.
Why would he think that?
Because, well, I kind of dropped it really hard at the wall.
Okay.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
Hello there.
Dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress. And I don't want to. All he cares
Welcome to
about
the
is
stream.
working. He never wants to see me unless it's for
Oh
his
my
job.
goodness.
I'm not going. He
Welcome to
can't
the
make me.
stream, Dragon Nabe. Also, what cheese does our cult favor the most? Like a mascot? Munster cheese. Munster cheese is the mascot. It has to be. It's my favorite cheese.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wild.
All cheese is holy and
She
good.
was so
Oh
young.
my goodness.
She couldn't be expected to see
Anyways,
that her
how are you
dad was
doing
struggling.
today, Dragon Nabe? Navi? Am I saying it? Navi? I don't know if I'm saying it right.
It made me think. Had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view? I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
I need to turn the voice down just a little bit because it is very loud in my ears. I usually just say, call me Nava? Alright, I will call you Nava. Nave? I'm bad at stuff, I'm sorry. I have pronunciation issues. I'm gonna go with Nava.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden,
It's
I walked
okay,
around
I'm
to
not the
the front of
best
the
at it
house,
either.
rang the doorbell.
I will try to stick with one. Okay.
It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
I was, repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual. Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Oh?
totally embarrassed, I walked into
Excuse
an
me.
orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office. You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town. I'll be declaring the best chef in Bella Riva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which,
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
Yes, I can see if I can do that. I'm absolutely Why are you? How is that glass stayed in? I'm shocked. Okay.
If you want me to listen, then get on your knees and beg!
What? Why am I getting on my knees and begging? What for? Where'd my mouse go? There it is. I lost my mouse. In that time that I was told to get on my knees and beg? Question mark? Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go.
The
Oh!
main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it.
All right. Okay.
The cogs look good though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
Okay. I don't think I can take anything off of that one. Okay. What? I don't know what you want from me. Okay. Ah! What is going on? How did that watch even stay together? I honestly have no clue. There we go. Help me pick up. Yeah, hopes and prayers is what kept it together, apparently. Alright, we want this one. Yeah. Want that there. That there. Okay. Cool. Nope, I want to...
Are you sure it will all fit back together?
Yes. Oh, there's another screw. Put that over there.
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
Oh, poor guy. Okay. Oh, you know what is kind of needed? The watch face. I don't know if you just put this watch back together without the watch face. That would have not been good. Imagine being like, oh, thanks for fixing my watch. Where's the watch face? Got to put it back in. There we go. And it's a functioning watch again!
As I handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here.
Aww.
Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this.
Ooh,
I'll see you
pizza.
at the festival tomorrow.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun. I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
All right, what are we fixing next? Ooh. Okay. Are we all excited in chat for pizza? Pizza
When
is
my
delicious.
last job of the day brought me to Carmen's apartment, the door was opened by someone I didn't expect to see. Helena.
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knickknack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
Can you fix my heart? Yes. And I can fix your heart. Do you want duct tape or zip ties? Or would you rather me fix it with my love? Duct tape? Okay.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this.
Do you want fun? No, your love is better? Okay. Well, I can fix it with duct... And Gorilla Glue's also a good option. But I can also fix it with duct tape as well, just to be extra safe. Now, the question is, do we want to do regular plain old gray duct tape? Or do we want to do some fun, funky designed duct tape? Rainbow duct tape? Rainbow duct tape is great.
It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
We're having a clear out, or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual. There's a market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money.
I have seen mustache duct tape. Back when mustache, the whole like mustache thing was a trend.
She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor.
You know,
and reached down to pick
Helena,
up one from the pile.
I don't think it's your place to take Carmen's things and sell them. Like, I don't know how, I feel like I'd be pretty mad if someone decided to come into my home and say, take all my anime figures and sell them because it would make me some money. I'd be really upset. Like, I would be genuinely upset. Considering how much money I've put into my collection.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. Can you take a look?
My goodness. Helena is unnecessarily rude, in my opinion. That's not what I meant to do.
That light bulb is completely smashed. Okay, I'll need to redirect the light, the lens at the top for the projector to work.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. This is so finicky. Um. Okay. Actually. Nope, there we go. Oh, that one. Oh my goodness. I want the screwdriver. Nope. Come on. I'm gonna screw this back down.
Oh, typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
And what's wrong with that? Excuse me. Oh goodness.
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looks so sad. Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
Oh my goodness! Will you stop? It feels so bad for your sister. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna put in more.
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around. I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister. She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
Helena was transfixed, staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
I don't know, you've been kind of mean.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing. Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time. You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance. I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
Aww. This is gonna be fun. a fun little burner.
The day of the festival finally came, and after all my
It,
hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork.
I'm gonna let in.
The smell as I entered the main square was incredible. Each stall was selling food even more delicious than the last.
I am having quite a lot of fun doing this, but I am also a person who enjoys like putting IKEA bookshelves together and stuff. And it very much kind of has that vibe. It also has the vibes of unpacking, which I also had a lot of fun playing. But I actually found this game through TikTok. I was swiping, doom scrolling to be more specific, on TikTok, and a stream clip of someone playing this game came up, and I was like, this looks really interesting. And I think it's still on sale for like $4.50 or something like that, maybe a little bit more. But it's under $5 last I checked, and it's fun for people who like to take things apart and put things back together. It's fun.
The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit. All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favor? Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Carmen was stirring so furiously, she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
Oh my goodness. All right. Oh goodness. All right. Oh my goodness. Stay still. Oh my goodness.
It all fits. Now to light the gas.
Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, come on.
I think that pot is really boiling now. Smells great,
There we go.
if I say so myself.
Can't see the text at the top of the screen. I just
Here are the ingredients
realized.
that Carmen's given me. What to add first?
Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, 1 pint of stock.
Cheese!
A half stick of what? Butter? I'm gonna... half a carrot.
Cheese!
2 broccoli florets. A handful of chopped tomatoes.
Cheese!
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
Oh, yeah, I'm not done though. I'm gonna say that's a handful. 3 wild mushrooms. 1, 2, 3. Plenty of these? Let me... I don't think picking up the recipe would have really helped the smudgy bits. That's what I was struggling to read, was the smudgy
My part
bits.
done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches. It was just in time, and a moment later, Joseph arrived
Yeah.
with Izzy in tow. Carmen anxiously handed them both a serving.
That was so tasty. Can I have some more, please?
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few more meals to taste, but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all. Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know.
Cooked 4 season soup under 1 season
Even when I was a kid,
time.
she pushed me when no one else did.
Yeah.
I just wish she hadn't lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
Alright, time to fix a record player.
The festival finished. I only had 1 day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bella Riva behind. I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable.
Sometimes it takes me a whole 5 seasons to make.
Bella Riva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
Maria! My favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be. Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama. Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival.
Yeah, selling a bunch of your things.
She was selling her camera to clear the
Oh,
space
never
debts.
mind.
But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do. I wanted to give her this, to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids. Do you think it has one last tune in it?
Let's restore it and see.
Okay, let's see what happens when we turn this on. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. Here's the problem. This wiring isn't connected properly.
Nope. That's what I want. Oh, there we go.
If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now. The speaker isn't connected properly.
Oh,
I should check the wiring.
do I gotta put this back on?
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Still not connected properly? What the fuck? Oh.
I think that should do it. This record should play beautifully.
Okay.
It's spinning the wrong way. how can I get it to play in the right direction? It must be to do with the motor. Let's see if one of these spares
Oh
can
my
turn
goodness.
things around.
Okay. Put that there. Oh yeah. I gotta. Oh wait. Yeah. That's the right motor.
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
What will remain of the smiles? What will remain of the days? The sweet.
There we go. I got it. I figured it out.
The record player's crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
You have a record player too, babe? Oh my
I
goodness.
can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years, inseparable once again. Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be. I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips. I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year. I wanted to hear their voices more than anything. But the silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
Ooh, fancy.
My final morning in Bella Riva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house. I knew I had to pack, but I figured I could squeeze in one final job before I had to leave. When I arrived, I found Joseph tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screw-driving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
You've made quite the impression. Izzy, tells me she's going to be a repairwoman like Maria.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again. This would be my last repair in Bella Riva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
It's a music box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens. I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
Yeah. Come on.
Maria, could you add this family picture of us?
Mm-hmm. Aww. Come on. Let's add the family picture first. Vintage whore behavior. Oh my goodness. This game does have slight finicky pieces, but I feel like
This mechanism is completely broken. I'll need to take it all apart before I can fix it.
cool. Let me turn it upside down. Sorry, I'm very focused on putting this back together. Is something still not right? Am I just stupid? I think I might just be stupid. Am I... Am I missing something? Oh. Okay. I know what I'm missing now. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. That's what it is. I'm really stupid, guys. I figured it out. I swear I have brain cells on occasion. There we go.
Perfect. The mechanism is good as new.
Thank you for telling me I'm very smart, babe. Even though I do not feel like I am right now.
I think that's everything back together again.
My wife used to sing this song to Izzy each night before bed, but I always worked too late to join them. Will you dream a dream for me if I sit by your side and hold you so tight?
Thank you for saying I'm smart. I do not feel smart right now, though.
Even though we both know that I've missed so much already. I want to be the father my wife wanted me to be. I've ended up so much like my own father, working all the time. Izzy needs me more than that, especially now it's just the two of us. My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
I'll never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders. She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Joseph was a good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right. My time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
Oh? I like him. I also like him. He is very sweet.
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write. The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, they'd taught me so much about what was really important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop, the day I left. Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was a guilt I'd been carrying around every day since. As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load. Helena gave me these designer shirts. Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does. My train ticket. Can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind.
That wasn't a train ticket. That was a book on the history of watches.
Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time.
Okay.
The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life. Joseph's idea of light reading for the train. It does look thorough. My suitcase was full, but
Okay.
it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that in my own small way I'd made a difference. Helena and Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences. Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy. They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes. I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us, but I finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same. Did I even remember their number? I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back. Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
Oh, this game was so cute. Honestly, it really was. Yeah, sometimes these games are really short. I also think this is a fairly new game, so it's always possible that there may be more in the future. Yeah, it was too short in my opinion. Dear Maria.
Dear Maria.
Oh, they've got
Carmen
it.
here. Sorry I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely
It was a
manic since you
very
left.
sweet game. No, I think it's just a short game.
Luckily, I have Helena here to help. You wouldn't recognize her. She's like a new woman. She's always running around, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit. Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their own. It certainly made the customer smile. She misses the city, though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like. She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top. It got me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena needs. Of course, ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part. I wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
I saw Maria use her screwdriver a million times. Taking this apart will be easy.
Wait, so I'm Carmen right now. Okay.
These pipes look pretty simple. I should start with them.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I wish Maria was here. She'd know how to put these pipes together. How can there be so much steam? Ugh, I'm getting soaked.
Okay.
That steam doesn't look good. There must be something wrong with the pipes.
Okay. My goodness. Okay. Am I slightly confused about what's going on right now? Yes. But we're gonna figure it out. Nope, that's the wrong pipe. I want a pipe like that. There we go.
Why is there so much steam? That can't be right.
Oh, I put those in the wrong places. Oh, okay. Nope. Go back down. Thank you. There.
Finally, no more
I
steam.
got it. Okay. Okay. So no more steam. Cool. But now I need to put you can't hear the noises I'm making, but I'm definitely making noises. Oh. You know what'll help? There's another panel down here. Yeah, I figured that out. I figured it out. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna... Cool. Down... It's that one. And you are that one. Cool. So... 1... 2... 3? It doesn't really... It doesn't... Okay. We're gonna... Okay. Don't go back on.
It doesn't seem to work unless the circuit lights are all green.
They look like they're all green. Am I crazy? Is there more circuit lights somewhere? Go! Go back down. Hold on. I think I know. I'm so... I'm smart sometimes, okay? So 1 is that. 2 is that. 3 I have is that. Alright. Okay. It seems like it works. God, freaking, oh my goodness. There. There we go.
I think that's everything. Better test the buttons, just to make sure. All done. Piece of cake. Time to make my first coffee, I think.
I did it. Oh god, I gotta make a coffee.
Smells delicious. Now to make it look magical.
What am I doing?
A perfect.
I guess that's what we're doing.
A saucer and a couple
It's
of
a
Helena's
worm
favourite biscuits.
string. It's a worm on a string coffee. Oh my goodness.
I was feeling more has-been than coffee queen by the time I'd made a drink fit for human consumption. It looked a bit, postmodern, but knowing Helena's refined tastes, I hoped she'd think it was intentional. Always the connoisseur, she didn't even bother to look at it at first. She was so busy wafting it under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eye full of fog? When she finally spotted it, though, she was totally impressed. I'll admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided it was probably a horse. Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her. She was impressed enough to ask for another one. I guess I'll need to get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never realized how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff. It made me realize how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now. Better latte than never. Hoping you're well. Your friend, Carmen.
There we go. And that is the end of it. I'm gonna... Julian! I am streaming! Good sir. I'm gonna go back to this screen. Hello, hello. And the game is done. It was a fun game though. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit more. I want it to run in the background. The music to run in the background, but I want it to be a little bit quieter. There. Now it doesn't feel like it's blasting my ears out. It was a very cute game and it was very relaxing. I had a lot of fun playing it. I'll probably end up uploading this VOD onto YouTube. I'm gonna be trying to upload my VODs onto YouTube from here on when I play games. So then there's the VODs, and then any clips that get pulled from them that will be grabbed at some point. But I very much enjoyed this game, and I hope you all also enjoyed watching this game. I don't know. Well, I clicked out of the game, so. Give me one moment. Gotta move that from that. Alright, so. As far as what game to play next, I have a few. I need to finish Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. That's a game I need to finish. But I have also got Coffee Talk I can play. We can do a Papers, Please stream. We can start a Stardew Valley series. I need to collect the mods I want to use for that, of course. And then there's the Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action that I could also do. And this will be interspersed with Genshin and Fortnite and Dead by Daylight as well. For a little bit of what I want to do in the future. Yeah. Oh my goodness, there's so many pictures of cats. Anyways. Yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed. I am gonna get going because Super Bowl, well, I have no intention in watching it. Some of you guys might. So, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Good luck with tax evasion. Yeah. Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. Yeah. I'd already started that game. I just need to finish it. But yeah. Thank you all for being here and watching. Buttons don't work.